We have been miseducated. I think we all have come to that conclusion, but the question now becomes, what will we do about it? I've been peeping the analytics, but not so I can grow a YouTube channel that I can monetize. I've been peeping the analytics because as a teacher of any kind, one should study the effectiveness of the approaches being utilized with those who are studying amongst them. I see that I have about 2.5 minutes before life takes you back into the cycle of obligation and concerns. So let's put a pause on the 20-30 minute discussions and stick to 2 minutes. You, like most people, have carried a misconception of what it is to adapt. We confuse adapting with the art of voluntary suffering. The definition for adapting is to make something suitable for a new use or purpose, to modify. The secondary definition is to become adjusted to new conditions. An example of biological adaptation is the giraffe, who is said to have developed a longer neck in order to sustain itself as a species and reach food, outhunt the competition, and also to fend off predators. In the picture of the giraffe's adaptation, we see the extension of oneself. We see a direct reflection of inner abundance inside of the picture because we see an increase from within that allows oneself to operate from a capacity that was prior to the adaptation, just not so. Is your expression of adaptation comparable to that of the giraffes, or is your expression of adaptation based on compromise? Is your adaptation just you moving to a new desire since you can't fulfill the one you held prior to? Is your adaptation just you pretending to be okay while you withhold from yourself what it is you still desire? Is your adaptation rooted in sacrifice, which is really self-sabotage because there is no one outside of self to hold from us the things that we desire? It's often the things that we unconsciously desire that hold from us the things that we believe ourselves to consciously have a desire for. That's why it's very common that you see and hear people who constantly do the very thing that they say they are trying not to do. As they come in contact with the consequences of their dysfunction, they really have no desire to continue to recreate it. But unconsciously, they crave it, they call for it because it's familiar and it's what they know. Like in